Hello everybody and welcome back to some more of our FM19 Journeyman in charge of Torslanda in the Swedish First Division South. And we join at a weird point. We've just had a job offer from Varbergs. I was getting to the first game of today and this came in, so I figured we'd start here. Now Varbergs are in the Swedish First Division Elite. Admittedly they are bottom of it, but it's not impossible that they could get to the playoffs. They're only 6 points off with about 12 games of the season left, I think. Or no. Wait, there's 6 games of the season left. I lied. But yeah, I'm not accepting it, obviously. It's just really interesting that we're getting offers from the league above. So it makes me feel good. It makes me feel good about myself. How are we doing for reputation right now? We're at 1.5 stars. We've got a National A licence. We can start a coaching course with a Continental C licence, and we're going to do that right now. Oh, they're not considering it. Okay, no we're not. Never mind. We're not doing that right now. Let's get to the first game of today against Hässleholm, and yeah, we'll go into the team then. So, here we are then for the game against Hässleholm, and this is the team we're going with. Now, the most obvious player who's included is Jadnert at right back. Fundar Ryberg is suspended for a game because of his yellow cards, as you can see down here. So, yeah, Jadnert stepping in. It's not too bad. He'll be fine. He's not a terrible player by any means. Other than that, I think I'm going to keep everything pretty much the same. The only question mark is Anton Eriksson or Massey, but for now, I'm going to go Anton Eriksson. I've changed my mind at the last second. We're going for it. Let's get him in, and hopefully we can... Well, we've got 2 very, very difficult games today. We've got 3rd and 1st in the league. It's going to be a tough one, and hopefully we can pull something out. Now, they've got a 4-4-2 going on here, and, oops, I went to our under-19s. But it's a 4-4-2 at the end of the day. We're not too bad against it from what I remember, but, you know, it always has that potential to just sort of do well. So, let's give a team talk. What can we say? We're keen to avenge them. Oh! Everyone's motivated. We're already hidden. I don't know why I tried to hide myself again. But yeah, everyone's motivated. It looks very good there. Hopefully that can have a positive impact in the game. Sorry, I just need to point this out. There are so many Olsens involved in this game. They've got 3 on the pitch. They've got A. Olsen in goal, J. Olsen at left back, or centre back, sorry, and D. Olsen at left midfield. Then we've got J. Olsen in midfield and A. Olsen on the bench. There's so many Olsens. I just noticed it, and I'm like, Olsen's everywhere. Throw into us, Landholm's going to take, but it goes straight to them. Can we pick up the ball? No. Reflects off of them. Deflects off of them, but they maintain possession. D. Olsen coming down this left wing. They're going to work it nicely, I think. Svensson goes for a switch. Larsson's on it. Hopefully that's not the Larsson. But Hofso on the ball. Well, Landholm tries to put in a block. Deflects off of the player who took the cross in the first place, and they scored. Essentially, we put the ball in the box for them, although it wasn't in any way intentional. It was kind of unfortunate there for Landholm. He actually did quite well for himself. Chased back the ball here and put in a decent tackle. It just deflected straight off of their player, fell to their striker, and Svensson scores past Sjöberg to put them 1-0 up. That's disappointing, really. I don't think we earned that goal going in, but either way, they're going to put in a cross. It hits off the crossbar. We're in possession. Jesus, that was a bit much. Kettler's on the ball though, running through the centre, gives it to Samikwi. Everyone's falling over themselves. Kettler's on the ball, and he strikes. That was crazy. Lindroth and Samikwi just sort of tripped over each other. No one could control the ball. Anton Eriksson ended up with it at one point. But yeah, these two just sort of tripped over each other. It was a good tackle and pass there by Lindroth to Anton Eriksson. He got tackled, but Kettler pounces, puts us straight back at 1-1 very quickly after conceding it. We look like we're up for this game. We look like we're willing to fight for it. And that is a really good sign. Goal kick to them. Olsen's going to take. That could be any of the Olsens. It could be literally 4 people. But Nasir on the ball. He loses out though, and they're trying to work it forward as their striker is in a bit of space. Hofso's running at our keeper. He strikes wide. Lucky, we got away with that a little bit. Nasir there, underperforming for a split second as they have a throw-in. Unkori to Hofso. I have a massive itch on my face and it's driving me mad. Unkori running down the right flank, but his cross is blocked. They maintain possession though. Svensson's on it. Well, Anton Eriksson cuts everything out here. We just need to find a way to get it forward, and we do so. Jonathan Olsen on the ball, pumps forward to Kettler. Can he make a run? He can. He didn't pass. He went for the shot. Samikwi was in a bit of space there. There was something on, but corner to us. Brahimi takes, and Jonathan Olsen scores. past nobody. Nobody was in their net. He bags his second goal of the season. And, well, Samikwi sets him up very nicely. It was a good corner, to be fair. Brahimi here picks him out very nicely. Look at this. Wins the header. Nods straight down to Olsen. And, yeah, the keeper was already on the floor. I think he must have dove for the ball to Olsen, thinking it was going to come to a shot. But a goal kick to us as we go 2-1 up. Anton Eriksson's on the ball. Can we work something forward? We play through. Oh, Samikwi can't quite get there. Oh, can he? He scores! That keeper has a mare. He came off of his line, but he came out of the box. The ball hit his legs, but he couldn't do anything else with it. And he just sort of... I don't know. The game looked like it didn't know how to handle what happened, to be honest. I think they got screwed by the match engine, but I'm not going to complain, because their keeper just sort of ran away. He should have just tried to punt the ball out or something, but no, Samikwi pounces, strikes. We are 3-1 up against third in the league. This is making up for last game. Goal kick to them, or A. Olsen. I said Anton Olsen then. It might be for all I know, who knows. But he's going to take the ball, he kicks it up, and, well, Brahimi puts in a wonderful challenge, and we are back in possession again. Anton Eriksson to Kettler to Samikwi. He bags his second. He only scores in twos as we go 4-1 up in the 38th minute. What a performance from us. This, by the way, here, from Anton Eriksson to Kettler to Samikwi was beautiful. This ball here was very good, but then this, just Kettler nods it down so perfectly. Samikwi takes the space very well, strikes from a long way out, straight past their keeper. And, well, this is good. We're 4-1 up. Their keeper's having a mare. Brahimi's going to take a free kick for us. It goes towards them, but, you know, it doesn't really result in anything as Larsson's going to come down this left-hand side. I'm a bit scared that we're 4-1 up. We've been 4-1 up before, but Hofso runs towards our goal, strikes, hits Sjoberg, and it goes in. If this finishes 4-4, I will scream. But Sjoberg can't save it, is a bit of the problem here. Sjoberg's okay, but he's not great, and it's annoying because when things like that happen, you feel like he should stop them, but then he also makes some wonder saves which you don't expect. Brahimi, on the free kick, strikes over the bar. It's non-stop this game, we're still in the first half. It's never going to end. As they have a free kick now, still Safaj hits, well, Sjoberg just about keeps it out, can't catch it, but does just about enough. It's pumped out for their throw-in, and, well, it looks like... Oh no, we've got another free kick. Brahimi strikes over the bar again. Maybe this will finally take us into half-time, and it does. 4-2 going into the half. 6 goals in the first half. We had we went 1-0 down, and then we pushed up to a 4-1 lead, and then we conceded one. It's not going too bad with Samikwi on 2 goals and an assist. Definitely the standout player so far. If we say I'm pleased with your performance, which is the only thing you can say when you're doing this well against third in the league. But yeah, you'll see here, Samikwi, 2 goals, 1 assist, and an 8.7 rating. We should have been playing him all season long. You know, not all season long, but when it became evident that Kettler and Salahu weren't performing, we should have given him some starts then. And I hate to say it, but I fell victim to the star ratings as they cut out our pass from kickoff. That's annoying to see, even if it doesn't result in anything. Oh, Nasia goes through someone. It's not going to be anything bad, but it's the half-time highlight. But I just didn't like to see us give the ball away from kickoff. It was silly. Highlight to them as they pump it over. Yadner heads back, but Ibrahimovic... No. No. Hold on, we can't just leave an Ibrahimovic on the pitch and not find out. Are they related? The reports? No. Where's information? Favoured personnel. I can't see it. Oh, it's scouting required, yeah. I wonder. Anyway, they're in our box. Solsafaj is on the ball. It's a good save by Sjoberg. Stopping mid-highlight because you see someone called Ibrahimovic. Brilliant. But he's back on the ball here. Ibrahimovic pumps it forward to Hofso. He's running at our keeper. Sjoberg saves. Sjoberg's actually saved quite a few this game. He's having a decent game for himself, even if he should have done better on their goals. But Unkori's going to take their corner. He pumps it in. Kettler heads clear, but Svensson's going to get to it. Hopefully, we can continue to keep this out. As well, they've got a J. Olsen too. That's even more confusing. There's 2 J. Olsens. They've had a J. Olsen all game. I don't know what I'm talking about. He's literally I'm pointed him out at the start of the match. Ignore me. But 70 minutes in, I'm going to make a change because Gustav Lindroth is not having the best of times out there. So Haris Avdiu is going to make an appearance. And there's temptations to make other changes, but to be honest, everyone else is doing quite well. So there's no real need for it. I don't want to make changes for the sake of changes, you know? I want them to be impactful. I want them to be meaningful, not just, we've got subs, let's use them. Yeah, so they've made all 3 changes, and I've said the word changes a lot, so let's change that. But, well, we've pretty much come up to full time very quickly here. Landholm's going to put in a free kick. Samikwi bags his hat-trick, his 8th goal of the season. And he has earned that. 3 goals now and 1 assist. The assist from Landholm coming from the free kick. And, well, it was very well taken, you've got to say. Picks him out perfectly on the back post. And, yeah, he rises up, he wins the header, puts it into the net. 5-2 up against 3rd in the league. This is the result we needed coming in to play top of the league. And, well, this should be full time right about here, as we play forward, and you've got to imagine the game will fade out soon. Or not. They're going to play a ball forward. Kinadair's on it. He strikes. Great save! Sjoberg! Yes! My man! Love that. But, yeah, very good performance all around. A 5-2 win. It's a quiet second half, but, well, we didn't need an active one. We did our work in the first half. We shut them out, and we did a very good job of it. No yellow cards as well. That's really good, because that means we're not going to pick up any more suspensions going into the next game against top of the league. So, well done, lads. It was a great win for us, and as you can see, everyone loves it. Samikwi with a 9.7. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think that's the highest rating we've had so far in this entire series. Should have played him from the start, and I regret not doing so. He's been fantastic since we've started using him. So, here we are then for the game against top of the league. Oscar Shams, sure, we'll go with that. And we are going with exactly the same lineup, with the exception of Fundel Ryberg coming back in at right back to replace Yadna. Now that his suspension's up, it makes sense to put him back in. We played very well. Samikwi scored 8 goals in the space of about 4 games. It's ridiculous. I'm optimistic. It's not very quiet. I'm actually quite optimistic. They've got a 4-2-4. This guy here is the midfielder who's been top scorer for all of the season. He's playing as a striker because he sort of can, but yeah, he's top scorer. Go figure. But let's get stuck into this game. It's the 4-2-4. I don't want to say I expect to win. I'm going to say got nothing to lose here. None of them reacted at all. Okay, it's better than them reacting negatively. We will take it. So, let's kick off. Let's get underway and we'll give them the ball, right? We don't need to start with the ball. We need to handicap ourselves so that it's not a battering. I agree with our team right now. As Samikwi plays forward from kickoff, I don't know if this is going to result in anything. I doubt it. It didn't. Okay, a little bit baited. We've got 2, there's yellow cards everywhere. What's going on? This is crazy. The game's just started and there's yellow cards flying around, but hopefully we can put in some goals. Free kick to them, a Lassie to Danielson, or Danielson, I guess, as, well, that was easy for them. Was it onside? It was onside. That was very easy for them. Basically, Sjoberg can't pick things up. I don't know if he was born without opposable thumbs, but he just can't grab things. I mean, he just sort of knocks things around like a big wrecking ball. He doesn't actually pick them up. So, yeah, they scored the rebound, basically. But we have a goal kick, and we're looking to build here. Anton Eriksson on the ball, and that is going to go straight to one of their players. I've seen that a lot of times this season. Yeah, that's how I knew what would happen. But I'm not even going to try and say their keeper's name, but he pumps it up the pitch. And, well, we seem to win it. No, we don't. Yes, we do. Anton Eriksson on the ball, plays that one forward, and it goes straight to their keeper again. Can we stop, please? Can we, keep the ball and then try and do things with it as opposed to constantly winning it back? As Brahimi pumps forward, Samikwi's on the ball, runs at the keeper, gives it to Kettler beautifully. What teamwork by Samikwi, and what a finish by Kettler. Oh, we all thought Samikwi's going to shoot. No, he isn't. He plays the pass across to Kettler with the FIFA goal. Look at it. It is beautiful. Bang, left foot into the back of the net, equalising at 1-1. Like, similarly to last game, we've struck back quite quickly. We do not stay behind. We are here to fight for this game. We're not letting this one slip as their keeper pumps up. Nasia wins it. Kettler on the ball. Can we build again? Brahimi to Jonathan Olsen. Come on, we've got this. We can get another one here as Anton Eriksson plays up, but we can't quite get there. They pump forward, and now they are in possession coming forward. Problems. Bays, top scorer man, on the ball. Their striker on a yellow card, gives it across. But Lassie on the left flank crosses in. They head wide. Fortunate there, we got away with that one. Otherwise, I think that would have been a relatively good goal. Both their strikers on yellow cards, they are pressing us very harshly here, is what that would imply. But Kettler, nearly nicked it there. Person passes it back. I remember playing against Person before. It's a name that sticks out. He's just a bloke. But Jonathan Olsen to Fundal Ryberg. Pumps it up. Samikwi's on it. Can he find a man? No, he finds the back of the net for his 9th of the season. We go 2-1 up against top of the league. I love Samikwi. I nearly said a bad word there. I would love Samikwi. He's so good. Look at this. I thought he was going to pick up the pass to Kettler. Who needs it? He just strikes, hits the back of the net. And who would have guessed my best signing would be my best signing's Brahimi, that's not even up for debate. But who would have guessed my best striker would be Samikwi this season, of all people? Salahus fell off the face of the earth. He's not even in contention anymore. But we have a throw. Fundal Ryberg takes. They win the header though, and now they're looking to come forward. But Skoog cuts that out. No nonsense there. Fundal Ryberg gives it to Jonathan Olsen, to Brahimi, Lindroth, Anton Eriksson. And we're working it nicely. It goes to Landholm, out on this left flank. Can he put it across? He can. Marcus Kettler goes over the bar. Oh, close. Very close. Bay's on the ball. Strikes. It hits the wall, but they're still coming forward. They're still in possession. And unless we can win it back, this could be dangerous. It's out on this right-hand side. Danielson crosses it in. Fundal Ryberg heads clear. Lindroth on it. Pumps forward. Can't pick anyone out, though. And it goes back to them. Danielson again. Back to Hagland. And, well, the long ball comes over the top. Fundal Ryberg tries to cut it out, but he had time, didn't take it. But that tackle is wonderful. Fundal Ryberg pumps it forward. Marcus Kettler on the ball, running towards the keeper, strikes and saved. Fundal Ryberg, take a bow. That tackle was absolutely immense. Brahimi's going to take the corner, puts it in, doesn't go to anything, but Landholm tries to flick on. Nobody there, though, and it's not enough power to even reach the net. Even if the keeper didn't catch it, to be honest, I think it would have just stopped. But, well, there's still time left in this half, and we aren't giving up yet as Kettler's on the ball in front of goal. He strikes just wide. If Kettler could finish, he'd be wonderful. He's great at making space for himself, making these runs, creating opportunities, but he just can't put the ball in the net is sort of his issue. But coming into half-time, then we have a 2-1 lead, thanks to, well, dare I say it, a bit of magic once again from our Janit Samikwi. What a player. Very happy with your performance, keep it up, and they are all loving it. So many. I love this. I love these players. I love this team. I'm so glad I've managed to sort of get attached to one of our teams, because that was one of my big worries when we were hopping around a lot. Would I stick to a team? Would I grow to actually like them and be attached to their success? And I genuinely am. Even if we finish, or even if we leave this season, I still want to bring as much success to Torslander as I can. I don't know. I'm getting really attached to the club, and it's quite nice, to be honest. But let's get the second half underway and hopefully continue winning. As they're through on goal, Sjoberg just about manages to save, and we keep it out barely. Testy from the start of the second half. Free kick to them. Alassi's going to take, and, well, he pumps to the back post, but Barze's shot saved by Sjoberg. That's going to end that highlight, thankfully. And, well, we maintain a 2-1 lead. We have a throw-in. Fundal Ryberg to Brahimi. Can we keep possession as he tries to pump it across? No, they win the header. Christensen's on it, pumps forward. Barze is on the ball, whoever he is. And, well, he's a good finisher, but he's the one passing it across as they strike. And, well, that's a good goal. Smokoli puts it in. Equalises for them at 2-2. And now with half an hour to play, things are level. And this could honestly go either way. I think both teams have looked quite good, but it's a well-worked goal from them. They find a bit of space on the edge of the box, strike very nicely. Sjoberg, no fault of his there. He was never going to get there. It was a good strike. And, this is worrying. Lindroth. No 6.3s. This is not a game for 6.3s. Jonathan Olsen, yellow card, 6.3. No, Massey, get on the pitch. Going to keep Anton Eriksson where he is. I think he's having quite a reasonable game. He's on a 6. What am I doing? Back. Let's get him off. Get him off. Get him off. 6.0. Get him off. Keep Olsen on. He'll do. He'll be fine. So, let's get back underway. Hopefully, we can carve out a winner here. That's not going to be it. Or is it Kettler on the ball? Oh, we just lose out. He just literally left the ball behind and kept running. Now they're coming forward. Nasir trips him. Okay, it's nothing. It was just a highlight because we made changes, but I wasn't sure. That is definitely him suspended for the next game. If it's his 6th of the season, that's how that works. 3 plus 3 is 6. That's maths. They've just bought on Anton Olsen, who's a young winger. Also, there's a highlight going on, but that was the thing that stood out to me. They've brought on our central midfielder as a winger. Landholm's going to take the free kick, pumps it to the back post. I don't know what happened. Nasir headed it to Brahimi, who headed it in? Either way, we are 3-2 up. Florian Brahimi. He's only scored from free kicks so far, and from this one, he was on, well, the receiving end of one. Yeah, it went to Nasir on this back post, and then straight to Brahimi, who just, well, he had an open net. He put it away very nicely, not over the bar. And, yeah, great, but a highlight straight from kickoff. This is scary as they pump forward, and Christensen's on the ball. He strikes with the weakest shot of all time. And just like us, they're here to fight for it. They're not going to roll over when they concede. It's 3-3 again. Worrying. Well, I mean, this is a very good ball, but, I mean, come on. Somebody mark him. Somebody pick him up. And then Sjoberg. I mean, it's not a powerful shot, is it? We don't need to kid ourselves. It wasn't a great goal. We definitely should have done better. Frustrating, that. We've come into the last 10 minutes of the game. Nothing's going on, and I'm not making changes because I'm not even going to lie to you. For the first time, I think I'll say this, since we've been in charge of Torslander, I'll take a draw. I'm not going to kid you. They have a free kick with 10 seconds remaining. Don't do this to me. Sjoberg keeps it out. They've got a... Oh, he was offside. I was going to say that was definitely a corner. But no, he was offside. Full time, 3-3. For a second, I thought we were going to take it. We took the lead twice, but unfortunately, we couldn't quite see it out. But... this is a side that's only not won 6 games all season. They've got 4 draws and 2 defeats. Well, we've just upped those draws by 1. Everyone thought we'd get beaten and we didn't. Everyone loves that. We played very well and, yeah, no, you can't complain, really. They're an excellent side. To beat 3rd and draw against 1st, that is an excellent set of results today. That is absolutely overachieving to the maximum degree. And... I don't want to say we're going to beat 14th because we all saw what happened against Hässleholm, but we should beat 14th. And whoever else we've got on that day, to be honest, it's not Geiss, Oskarshamns, Elskmin or Galthiard, so we should beat them, basically. Yeah, running into the end of the season, we should have a relatively easy run of games, actually. Let's just check this real quick. So, Angelholms and Atvidabergs. Atvidabergs are 13th. These are 14th. Torns are a decent... oh, no, Torns are 12th. Skövde are 11th, Ljungskile are 8th, and Oddevold are bottom. We only play one team that's currently above 10th. All of the other teams are in the bottom 6. We should, in theory, I'm not saying it'll definitely happen, but we could pick up 18 points in the last few games this season, which still would put us tied with 1st. We aren't winning the league, I'll give you that much for free. It's basically impossible. And I don't think promotion's really going to be on the cards either. They only need to pick up 6 more points and they'd see us completely shut out of it. But I want to finish as high as we can. Like I was saying earlier, I want to bring as much success to Torslander as we can. And, well, nothing really sums it up for me better than if we just go take a quick look at the season preview, where we were expected to finish 14th. We're currently in 5th. Could still very realistically finish 3rd and have massively overachieved. I think we've had a good season, and those 2 results today, a draw against an incredible side and then beating a skillsman so convincingly is, well, it's just great to see, really. But that is going to wrap up today's episode. You all know I haven't thought of a question of the day, so just give me a hot second. What is your favourite iteration of Football Manager? So, which Football Manager is your favourite one? Because for me, I quite legitimately think it might be this one. I can't remember ever having this much fun with Football Manager. I'm literally loving it. This is incredible. And yeah, even when we were getting battered at Berwick, I was really enjoying this game. Battered at Berwick, it's a fun thing to say. But that's going to wrap up today's video. Tomorrow's will be up at 5:30, or you can subscribe to get it into your feed, whichever you prefer. And yeah, also all my social media links are in the description, my Instagram, my Twitter, all of that stuff. So yeah, feel free to follow me on there. I will start tweeting when things go live, and other things go on there too. You can get involved if you want to. But that wraps up today. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow. Have a great night.